Good afternoon, everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing great, awesome, and are full of energy to do today work. Yeah, as I said, I was using Chordie for the past one day, to be honest. I didn't bring it to the office today. And of course, there is a problem, as usual, but it's not as bad as you might think it is. So, some time ago, I was complaining about these trackpads, and I said that they are okay, but the issue is that they have something. There's a little bit something is off with how sensitive they are. And for example, in QMK, you have 4 steps of how sensitive it is. I think it's called attenuation or something like that. And I think by default, it's set to the lowest level. So if you want to go like the lower number, it will make the touchpad even more sensitive. And the issue is, I think I might be even able to show you what's wrong with it. The issue is that sometimes it will sense your touch, or like it will sense while you are hovering over it. So without even touching the trackpad, it will kind of make the mouse cursor to move. It doesn't happen always. I think it happens like when you're touching it and then you lift your finger, and maybe for some time it will become a little bit more sensitive after that, and this is what happens. And it is kind of annoying because sometimes you just want to move the cursor a little bit, you just flick it, and then you move your finger back or something like that, and this will mess up the position of the mouse cursor. Usually it will end up not where you want it to be. So let's see if I can do a short demo what is wrong with it. Let's jump over here. I hope you can see the mouse cursor. All right. Let's see. So now, as you can see, I am moving. I am touching it, but okay, let's see. Maybe like this would be better. As I said, it doesn't happen all the time. Oh, like now I didn't really touch it that much. Oh, as you can see, I don't know, it might be because maybe of the gunk or whatever. Maybe something is like, oh, right now that was like a good. Yeah, so it tends to get a little bit annoying from time to time. All right, now you see I'm not touching it. Yeah, anyways, but there is a solution to that. I have already faced this problem before on a 40mm Chordie, 40mm trackpad. And the solution is quite simple. To remove this plastic overlay that they come with, because technically you can buy 2 different versions. One version is the one that you can see over here, but you can also buy one that is without the overlay. And when you remove the overlay, it looks like this, or if you buy it without the overlay, you will get something like that looks more like this. In my opinion, it might be better to buy the one with the overlay, because the overlay is not that really difficult to remove. All you need is just a little bit of isopropyl alcohol. I think I still have this cup somewhere over here. Yeah, so just drip some alcohol on the edges, give it some time, then a little bit more, then you can try to lift it up a little, then add some more isopropyl alcohol, and slowly it will make its way through. It's not that much of glue, it's something like a jelly type adhesive, something like that. So it's not that difficult to release it. And yeah, and you end up with something like this. So that is only part of the solution. So the other one is this. So this is a holder. I already had one designed for 40 millimeters. So I didn't want to do it off stream because there's a little bit of tweaking in terms of tolerances, because it has to be kind of tight. So I spent like some time yesterday printing different versions, trying to get it fit snugly. So it looks like this. I have two versions. I have for 40 millimeter, I have for 35, which is this one. It should fit. All right. Oh, damn it. I think I printed wrong. It might not really. Yeah. Okay, looks like I still have to print it because looks like the screws don't fit the way it's supposed to. Oh, that is odd. Maybe I should. Okay, let's take a. Most probably I forgot to change. I forgot to add mirror, and that's what happens. Okay, where is my stuff over here? It might be. I think I should have one already. Let's see. Okay, but if I make a mirror right now, I'm gonna mess up. The issue with this one is that there are some components over here. There's like two caps over here, and they are getting in the way. So I had to do this kind of an opening for it. Yeah, now it's kind of okay. Anyways, okay, we have to fix it quickly. Okay, as usual, I had to overlook something. It wouldn't be everyday Ergo if everything was working. But it's completely skewed. Okay. I need to check what happened in my CAD. Okay, this kind of explains the whole thing. Yeah, somehow I overlooked that it's not really aligned how it's supposed to be. Okay, we can quickly fix this. Shouldn't take long. First of all, I'm gonna okay, which component is that? Okay, so let's see if I can move it all the way to here. Okay. Let's rotate it by, it should be, I don't know, -90. Yeah, should be okay. I think it would be faster if I just close this. How come I overlooked something so obvious? I have no idea. Okay, but the question is... okay, let's open it up first. Okay. So we have this part. It should be something like this. So I think I have to rotate. So no, it was correct. It was facing outwards. Okay, so this is correct, but I think what I need to do, I think I have to flip it, because if I print it like that, okay, let's see. Because this is the right side, and right side is mirrored for us, and I usually do mirror on the slicer, but if I do it like this, it might not be okay. Yeah. I think I will have to... let's take a look. Okay, I think we have to flip it in CAD first. Either this or this part. Oh, maybe I can just rotate this part and it should be okay. Because technically that's all that is like will give us issue if I mirror it. Let's see if this will work. These screws look kind of odd to me. Okay, I think it should be like this. So technically we don't have to mirror it. Okay, I'll be right back. Let me start the printer. Still kind of not convinced if it's the correct orientation. Yeah, I think I have to flip. I should also flip the holes as well. Okay, what would happen if I flip it? Yeah, because now if I print it like that, I'm gonna have to I'll have to rotate. Okay, can I do it somehow with just mirrors without changing anything? Okay, so the whole thing will be something like this. Okay, I'm not gonna waste time on this. I will just print it as it is. We can always flip it in firmware. Because I think I will have to also flip the mounting holes, and that's gonna take too much time. Okay, I think it's gonna be wrong. Yep. You have to stop it. Okay, I think I will print it without any mirrors. Yeah, looking at it, it should go in like this, and we have those components on top. I hope it's gonna fit. Okay, I think it's gonna print now. Yeah. All right. So while we wait on that, there is one more thing to fix this issue I was talking about. So we have this plastic overlay stripped, and there is one more thing, just this. These are trackpad protectors. I usually buy from MacBook, but I think any kind of a protector will do. What we're gonna do, we're gonna just stick it to the top of this trackpad, and the protector will give it a very nice feeling when moving the finger, and also it will eliminate the issue I was mentioning, that it's like triggering on its own. Hopefully, at least it worked with the 40mm one. It made it really way better than stock. I can only get to it. I need to fix something on the printer, be right back. Always some trash laying around on the print bed. I need to find scissors, be right back. Okay, we can cut like a tiny piece. Maybe I should give it one more clean. Remove my greasy fingers. It looks clean. I forgot to check which side was what. I think this side should be the sticky side. It looks like it's not. And just cut around. Yeah, be right back. Maybe scalpel will do better. How is the print going? Okay, looks like it will finish before I can settle with this one. Maybe this will be okay. Let's see how it fits on the other one. Well, actually, I don't think I need to print anything. This will fit as it is, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay. It's very easy to move it right now. I like it. Okay, we'll see later how it's gonna perform. Yeah. I think that's all. It sits nicely. Okay, I hope I got all the wires correctly. Give it a shot. Okay, it moves now. Looks like it didn't really change much. Can't remember how many layers I had, if it was just one or maybe I put two. Yeah, looks like it's still moving. So not ideal. But it still helps because the original this plastic overlay is not that quite nice. It starts like getting sticky after some time. So this one would be much better. I can't remember if I put maybe 2 layers of or just one. It looks like it's still... it is... Okay, there's one more thing, because in firmware right now we have enabled plastic overlay, so I guess this makes it a little bit more sensitive, and since we removed the plastic overlay but we have not updated the firmware yet, so we're gonna update firmware, we're gonna remove this plastic overlay define, and we see how it goes from there. I suspect this will change a lot. Yeah, over here, as you can see, we have the current one, which is 35 millimeters. We have it defined over here. So I'm gonna just remove this. Yeah, this should help. Okay, let's see. Okay, copy everything. I already have my VM ready. In the meantime, I can put Chordie into flash mode. Okay. And it flashed. How does it look like right now? Yeah, it's better now. I have to touch it to move, but if I hover, yeah, I think it's better. Okay, we'll see how it goes. I will take it maybe to work tomorrow, so then I'll be able to compare. But I'm pretty much sure it's gonna be better, at least compared to the plastic overlay that this thing comes with. It should be alright. Okay, that is great. Maybe I will just do some work on it today, while we will be doing our custom OLED notifications for caps lock and so on. And I think I missed the hole the first time. Now it should be smooth sailing. Okay. So far, so good. Okay, let's see if I can work on it. Okay, forgot about this thing. We have to rotate it. Yeah, right. Okay. Good that I have two keyboards. I think that was this one. Rotate by 180. Yeah, perfect. Okay, where are we now? I think I can get rid of this as well. Don't need pads, this one's kind of low enough. Okay, should be fine. And we just lost an hour to fix this. Okay, there's one more thing. I noticed there might be some issue with setting up CPI, so how sensitive it is. I mean, by not how sensitive, but like the resolution of the tracking device, if I can... okay, we have it set over here, so I unlock it. Okay, CPI, and I think I have it defined in config. It seems to be a little bit too fast to my liking. Okay. I think I'll do it like this. I will remove it from here, and for trackball, okay, That might be a little bit too messy. Okay, let's do it. Okay, first of all, let's take a look if they mention anything on QMK. What is the default CPI for this thing? That is circ, right? Okay, we are here, I2C, so yeah, so as I was saying, the default attenuation is 4, so that is the least sensitive, and still with this plastic overlay, it's still too sensitive. Yeah, this is much better. First of all, it's easier to move. The finger doesn't like stick to this plastic that it came with originally. This is way much better to move your finger on the surface, and also kind of should be a little bit better. I mean, if I really like, I think I'm still touching it like very gently, but as soon as I lift my finger a little bit up, it stops moving, and that wasn't the case with the plastic overlay. Okay, so default is 1024, but also depends on the trackpad size. So it's not like not a clean cut. Okay, let's do it. Maybe let's do 1000. Because right now it feels a little bit too fast. It feels like it's moving too fast. Okay, I think it flashed. Okay, now is what, 1000. Okay, I think I have to live with it. Okay, going back to our QMK logo editor. Okay, so we can either do it like this. Okay, first maybe let's check. Okay, LED indicators. There was supposed to be, because right now we have only defines. So this is like the easy way. But last time when we are checking this out, I think this part was kind of interesting. Okay, LED update user, and yes, this will give us the LED state. Okay. Also, let's copy this part. We have it over here somewhere. Okay, so we don't need this part. Alright, so for now I'm gonna leave it as it is. We're gonna try to do caps lock first. Okay, if cap state... That makes me wonder why does it have to be static, this one, since we'll be getting it with every call. Okay, maybe it makes more sense to have it static. Alright, so this will read the caps lock state. Okay, so this one is holding. Okay, that's maybe not that important right now. So we need this one function. So now we will be able to respond to any kind of change in LED status. And another thing that we could use would be to print our logo. I mean, kind of like a logo, but we're gonna change it. Okay, I think we can have something like a logo, but we're gonna split it into like 3 parts. Okay, but can we print it like that? Okay, because we have to, we need to be able to print for caps lock, for num lock, and for scroll lock. So that would be like 3 parts, 3 different parts. So I guess we should use maybe like 3 different functions to print different parts of the logo. Let's do OLED. So ours is 128 by 32. And I think we'll have to rotate it because ours is rotated a little, like 90 degrees. Okay, so we can, okay, there's this function OLED task user, so we can update the state over here. Oh, so we can, okay, so this makes it even easier because it looks like we have a function that can pull the state of the LEDs. So that is even better for us. Oh, hello there, SG District Homes. Who's on the other side today? Better? Okay, let's see. So definitely we will be needing this part. I'll just copy. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this one, okay, too much. Let's leave this part. So this will only execute if we have OLED enabled. Right. Okay, so first thing first, we're gonna pull the LED state. So technically we can just copy all of that. So we don't need this function. We can deal with everything from within this. Yeah, one other issue with choke switches, these are not so great compared to MX. First of all, they make a lot of noise. I already found there are some silent choke switches, which I am planning to buy. Then we can swap springs. So maybe, hopefully, we'll be able to have silent and light choke switches. So that's one thing. And also compared to MX, sometimes they don't trigger that well as MX. Maybe this is because of the weight. For MX, I think the spring is 15 grams and these are 20 or 25. So it's either 25 for chalk or 20 for MX, or 20 for chalk or 15 for MX. I can't remember the exact weights, but if I was to choose, I would prefer MX keys with those lighter springs. They're much better to type on. Chalks, sometimes they don't really trigger too well. Okay, so now we have like a dummy example. Let's see if this one works. So this should print whatever we have logged in, num lock, caps lock, scroll lock, sorry. And we have an error. All right, something is wrong. What is that? Yeah, multiple definitions. So I think we have one more in keymap. Yeah, exactly. Oh no, not over here. Over here. Yep, that is correct. So I'm gonna remove that. Okay. Okay, this should fix the issue. Okay, let's see. All right. Does this thing even work? Seems like it does. Okay, we have no logo right now. So let's see if I trigger caps lock. Yeah. There is a tiny text. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, it says cap. Okay, so it works. Let's see what else there was. Numlock. Okay, numlock. Okay, numlock, caps lock, and I think scroll lock. Okay, we have all of them. Cool. Okay, so that is like the simple, easy version. So we either print or we don't print string. So this one is using just the fonts from here. If we go to font and small, okay, medium size. Yeah, so this print string that we are using, I mean OLED right. So this one is using just this, but we would like to do something with this one. Let's change to logo. Okay, so one font is, I think it's 6. Let's take a look. How big is one field? Okay, so it's 6 by 8, or height is 8, and font width is 6. So we have 32. But we're gonna have to rotate this thing. Okay, so for us the width will be, total width will be 32. So that is like 5 units. That will be 30. Okay, maybe we can do in 4. Let's see if it's gonna, how it's gonna look like. Let's clear it. All right, this editor is very cool. It's been a while since I used it last time. So I assume whatever we draw over here, we should get over here. So let's do it. Okay, so we want to use 1, 2, 3, 4, so all the way to here. Well, looking at the trackpad, it's not that bad. It's kind of accurate. Okay, I think I said it too early. Maybe I should ask on Fiverr someone to do the icons for me. Okay, so first one will be, okay, let's do caps lock. Okay, but when I think about it right now, so we'll have to still export this thing. Let's see, raw. This will download PNG. Okay, so this is where we are printing. I mean, then we can download this whole file and just substitute. I think there was a mention of it in QMK, so we can read that later. Okay, right now let's focus on this. So I would like it to be something like an arrow up. I think I messed up something. Does it look like an arrow? Kind of. Okay, and a symbol like this. Maybe. Okay, I think I saw a caps lock icon that looked something like this. More or less. Alright, so we have our first indicator icon, however you call it. Alright, let's take a look. So this is embedded in this file. Let's take a look what they say on QMK. How do we put this in? I think we can just copy this, either substitute. Alright, the font file located at drivers OLED GLCD fonts. It can be overwritten with the OLED font H configuration option. Okay, so I think we can redefine this. We can change name, maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna copy all of that. Let's jump over here. Let's drop a new file. Okay, let's call it, why is it Rust? Let's do my font.c. Okay, and right now what we can do, we can change this. So OLED font underscore H, and we can provide our own name for that. I think it should be over here. Define, what was it? Okay, OLED underscore font underscore H. Okay. And the name was my font.c. Okay, and one more thing is left. We would like to print this thing somehow. Okay, so I think we can use this function over here. Okay, OLED task user, render logo. Alright, so we can drop this thing. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Let's leave the name render logo. What I would like to see first is, can we really get it to print this thing? So when we look on our logo, let's dive deeper. So you can see that we are occupying code 80, 81, 82, 83. Then we have A0, A1, A2, A3. So I think I will have to do it like this. I need to jump over here because we won't be using all of that. Okay, hours is to 83, all the way to 83. Okay, so it's 83. Okay, can I do it like... like this. And would it allow me to go like one more line? Hopefully. Okay, so it was 80, 81, 82, and 83. Now we have OX A0. Then we have OX A1. A2. And A3. So that is second row. And then we have C0, C1, C2, and the last one will be C3, and that should be it. I just need to take a look. Okay, they did it like this, so maybe we don't have to do like a split. Makes me wonder if compiler will allow to have a new line. Most probably not. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. So this should print our fancy icon. I'm gonna change that since we are here already. Let's call it render caps. This one maybe let's keep it for a while. Okay, like okay, so it's gonna be okay. LED state dot caps lock. If yes, okay, if yes, then we can call render underscore caps. Any arguments? No. So like this. It makes me wonder if I need to put the other argument, or should I just, can I do it like this? Can I just okay, where did I put okay, can I do it like this? Can I do something like that? That would it work if I leave it without any argument over here? So either we render or we do nothing and a new line. I think I'm gonna find out soon when I try to compile. And how many errors do we have? Okay, it's expecting okay, so we're gonna do it like this, old-fashioned way, with just an if. Okay, so if we have LED caps lock, okay, if the LED state caps lock is on, then we just render our caps. Okay, let's see what happens. When I try to compile this thing, is it gonna explode? Yeah, it did. What seems to be the problem? Right char. Are we using right char anywhere? I suppose it's complaining about this thing over here. Okay, that is interesting. Okay, maybe cutting the array like that is not the best idea. Okay, still the same problem. So it was okay. Okay, what else? So it says there's something wrong with the size. Font undeclared. Okay, alright. So I guess maybe we have to include that over here. My font.c. How about now? Nope. We have this define. Okay, so this is our whole alphabet, all the stuff that we need. But it's complaining that it can't find this identifier. But we have it included over here. Am I missing something? Okay, so there are these specifiers over here: OLED font start, OLED font end. Okay, custom fonts. Okay, maybe there's an issue that it's not rotated. Can we rotate this thing? Would that help? Okay, some definitions over here. Okay, we can rotate. Okay, I think I know what's the problem. Okay, because we don't have... Take a look. Our logo is not really what we are asking to print over here. I think that might be the issue. Where are we? Over here. Yeah, so this part is too short. I think we have to do everything. And that is the problem. Okay, can we write less characters? Can we write QMK logo? Oh yeah, okay, so over here we are trying to write the whole string. It should be invert right line, right? Okay, so we are writing the buffer, right? Constant chart data. So I think if we change... Hello there, Niels. I think we have to change font end because we are not using all that many, and this one is... we are just out of the size of array. We have how many? It should be 9. That's more 12, right? Because we use 3x4. Okay, 12. So maybe if I try to redefine, okay, maybe this one, OLED font, and let's see. If I do it 12, let's see what happens now. Are we gonna have an error? Yes, still the same thing. Okay. Why is it complaining about the font? We have it. Let's check. I don't have it over here. Okay, how about we try to do it like this? I'm gonna remove this part. Okay, let's see. Let's say I would like to only print just one character, just one from here. Would it work if we do just right char? Okay, still some issues. Okay, render caps. Okay, it's rendered but not used. What is it right now? Okay, I forgot that it's not Python. It still needs one more argument if you want to invert. Okay, still something is off. Okay, let's see. How does it look like? Maybe there was a change in the definition of the file where the font is stored. Maybe The web page is not up to date and we might be missing something. Just let's open the whole QMK folder. So the file is somewhere in drivers, OLED, over here. Okay, there it is. Okay, now it looks more or less okay. Static const unsigned char. I don't know if it makes any difference if we have progmem font or font progmem. Out now. Most probably it won't change anything. Yeah, I was right. Why is it still undefined? We have the name correct. Okay. Okay, it says it's expecting something before progmem in my file. But if we compare those files, they look kind of the same. But this one doesn't have an include file. Maybe that is the issue. Because the original from QMK, if you look at it, it does have this include right here. And most probably that is the problem. Yeah, I would say, because this one is not known. And I think this should push it a little bit forward. Okay, let's see if we compile right now. I think it passed the error. Okay, it did compile. Alright, let's see what happens when I press caps lock, if the keyboard gonna explode, crash. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, we have caps lock on, but there's nothing on the screen. So that is a little bit disappointing. Yeah, but at least we made it past this error. So we can experiment further. Okay, so this one doesn't work for us. Let's see if we can render this, but I think okay, it might print something. Okay, let's see. Okay, flashed and still nothing. At this point, I don't know if we even if we're even getting inside this condition. Okay, let's think about it a little bit more. Do we need to change the table for the OLED? Okay, maybe if I switch it off, maybe this will work. All right. Okay, we have something. Yeah, as expected, it's a bit messed up. Okay, but we do have our icon, more or less, but it's not really print the way it should be, because it's just like character after character. So I think we would have to do our own, maybe a loop or something like that. And I think we should flip it, but we're not gonna use the function. I think we can just flip the picture. So we are getting somewhere. So that is a progress. Well, technically it kind of works already. This is mostly like cosmetic changes. But I think we'll have to change this print function. I think we'll have to print yeah, I think we'll have to print it in a loop, maybe. Can I clear the image? Okay, I can do it like this. Okay, something like this. Alright, so let's replace all of that. Alright, so now we should have it rotated. I hope I did it in the correct direction. At least no errors when compiling. Okay, I think I still messed up a little bit because it looks a little bit different than I was expecting. Yeah, the issue is that we would have to jump to a new line to have it done. Should be something more akin to this. Okay, let's see if okay, I would like to check if I can just print out one char maybe. It didn't work before, but I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna remove this. And so this way we won't have the whole buffer printed out, but instead I'm gonna print just this part. So this should technically print just one character, so that would be the upper left corner. Again, there's an error. Render caps, unused variable. Oh boy. How about now? My compiler is very picky about anything. That's good, because that would be a waste of space if we had defined a variable like this and not use it. Okay, so we do have one corner, but not the one that we need actually. So we have the upper left. I think we printed this one already. I mean this one. So that's the one. Okay, it's gonna be tricky to print like that because since this one is like the first character on the screen, we'll have to completely chop it off. Okay, maybe trying to rotate it wasn't such a bad idea. Let's see what are the options. What is that? Okay, for different controller. Okay, so we can change this. We can initialize with rotation. So in our case, it's gonna be either 90 or 270. Yeah, the question is, where can I put this? How about we put it over here? Alright, what should it be? Should it be 90 or should it be 270? Let's try 90. And I think with this one we would still have to change. We have to go back to the original one. Okay, error, cool. Ah, you're right. I think I should check if it managed to rotate correctly or not, because it's giving us true or false, but maybe we can do it some other time. Okay. I don't think it rotates anything, because it's still the same. Okay, maybe we can try to do it kind of like a dummy way. Let's see. I'm curious if I can just output, let's say, 4 characters. That will be like the... depending how we look at it, either the right side or the top. And then maybe we can do new line and send 4 more characters. Maybe this will give us something interesting. I could do it in a loop, but maybe it's 3. Is there something? Okay, advanced char. Would be nice if there was something like advanced line. Okay, maybe if we do the last one, if we try to use this right line. Makes me wonder, maybe this way we could do it like 3 characters, so it would be like right line, right line, right line. So that will be 1. Let's write line. Okay, it's not line, it's ln. Okay, and once data, so it's gonna be QMK logo. And we don't want to invert. Okay, if this doesn't work, then I think we'll have to finish this on the next stream. More or less I know how to do it, but it's gonna require some jumping on this array that we have with those with our logo. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay. Not quite correct, but we have most of it in a way. Yeah, so we do have our logo, but I also print something else on top of it. I mean, not a logo, it's an indicator, right? And of course we are not cleaning it when I switch it off. Okay, is there like a function? OLED clear. Okay, else. Okay, we can. Okay, if there is no caps lock, so we just gonna clean. But are we printing something else that is getting in the way? Because it looks like the last piece is kind of malformed. Oh, but we are getting most of it. Or might be, okay. I think I know what is wrong. It seems like we are printing it over and over again, so it's like going down and down. So we have to only print it 3 times and that's it. Yeah, but more or less this is how we can do it. We can polish it next time. Let's just see if it will clear the screen when I switch off caps lock. Oh, it doesn't really clean. I mean, I don't know if you can see, it's only removing part. Alright, anyways, something to polish next time. Yeah, as usual, something has to be left for the next stream. But fear not, we can finish it, no problem. Alright. Okay, speaking of finishing, the next stream will be in 2 weeks, more or less. I will post a date of the next stream on YouTube, so then you will be able to tell. I think it should be Wednesday in 2 weeks, so yeah, easy to remember, I suppose. And yeah, thank you for watching. We almost done it today. Almost done, but still some things to do, which is not that bad, because next episode we can finish this thing. So we can add num lock and scroll lock as well, and I need to figure out some algorithm to print this thing correctly. I think it would be best to just maybe keep it like in one line and print it one by one, or maybe just jump around. I don't know at this moment how I'm gonna approach it. Also, I think this rotation is messing up the screen a little bit. Maybe that's why it's not clearing correctly. Yeah, something that we can check next time. For today, thank you very much for joining, for texting. Hope you enjoyed it, and I see you all in 2 weeks. Enjoy, have a good rest. You can check out the previous episodes, and next stream we'll have quite a lot of work to do. If we finish this, we have to go back to redesign Chordie. We have to finally settle on like final design and finally close this keyboard and move on to another one. Okay, by then, have plenty of rest. I see you all in 2 weeks. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.